Now, what are the proofs of the existence of these Harappan towns at that time? What are the evidences that we have found today? So let's have a look at the Harappan to appantoappan towns in Gujarat. The modern day Gujarat state has few towns which belong to the Indus Valley civilization. So Dholavira is one such town. It is located on the Khadir Bait, also spelled as Bait, in the run of Kutch. So I am sure you must be aware about the run of Kutch. It's a place in Gujarat which is covered with white salt and sand. So there is a place in run of Kutch which is also known as Bait. There was fresh water over there and fertile soil. So I am sure if there was fertile soil and water available, people used to farm at that time. It was divided into 3 parts, unlike other Harappan cities. Other Harappan cities just had 2 parts, the citadel and the lower part. But Bait or Dholavira was divided into 3 parts. Each part was surrounded with massive and giant wall stones with entrances through gateways. There were gateways which were made in order to enter the city. There were also a large open area in the settlement where people could meet, have ceremonies, gather around and have a fun. So, let's have a closer look to the structure of the houses and the city, which was well planned. What was the structure of this city? Each part was surrounded with massive stone walls. So there were 3 parts in the city and each part had a stone wall, big, large stone wall built around it. There were entranceways and gateways There were entranceways and gateways to allow people into the city. There were also large open areas where public used to gather in ceremonies, festivals, etc. So, what script was found at Dholavira? So, of course, if we have found houses, temples, monuments, etc. at that site, there must have been proof of language as well. So, what was the script that was used at that time? What was the script that people used to write in? So, here you can see the pictures. Large letters of the Harappan script that were carved out of white stone were found in the inland Indian subcontinent. Generally, Harappan writing has been found on small objects such as seals, but here it was different. Here there were large seals and a lot of symbols were inscribed on it. Historians regularly work on finding the meaning of these symbols. The city of Lothal. Apart from Harappa, apart from Mohenjo-daro, there was a city Lothal, which was situated at the tributary of Sabarmati in Gujarat. So Lothal is a city, you can find that city even now. It was situated on the banks of the tributary of Gujarat. So, close to the Gulf of Kambat, it is close to the Gulf of Kambat, repeat. So, Lothal city is situated and is close to the Gulf of Kambat. It was situated near the areas where raw materials were easily available so that the traders, the craftsmen could practice their crafts and produce goods easily. This was an important center for making objects and trade. Shell, metal, stones, etc. they were easily available and craftsmen used to use them from time to time. There were also storehouses in the cities which were used to store food items, food grains, etc. Many seals and sealings, the impressions of seals, were found in the storehouses which marked that this belonged to the Lothal city. A building that was found, probably a workshop for making beads, pieces of stone, half-made beads, tools, etc. were found in this city, which gives us the evidence that this was the hub for making jewelry. Seal and sealings. As we discussed about seals, that seals were used in the early era. They were used to decorate big walls, stones, pots, etc. So, let's talk more about that. How were these seals made? So, in that time, in the Harappan Empire, in the Harappan civilization, seals and sealings were made on large stones. They were different in shapes. For example, rectangular, squared, circled, etc. So, seals may have been made from stamp bags or packets containing goods that were sent from one place to another. So, seals, they had intricate designs and symbol of a particular city. So, they were used on bags, containers, etc. which marked that one commodity was transferred from one city to another city. After a bag was closed or tied, a layer of wet clay was applied on it. If somebody used to find that package with the seal on top of it, it means that your package has and the goods have safely arrived. This impression of the seal is known as a sealing. So as you see here, there are sealings. These impressions of the seal, they are known as sealings. If the sealing was intact, one could be sure that you got your products and goods and commodities in safe and sound manner. Seals are even used today. I am sure if you order something online, there are tapings all over it. But there are also gum seals that were used.